Hello everyone, good morning. Let's have a short demo on the XML file processing. So let me explain you the folder structure that we have to maintain to run this tool. We have got input folder. In that input folder, we have currently 2016 and 2017 two folders which contains the XML files to be processed depending on the taxonomy. Now let me open 2016 here. Here it is 2017. So the purpose behind it to open both of the folders over here is once this automation processes file, let's say it processes one file, then it will automatically move to the processed folder here. This is processed folder. Let me show you. So in the output files we have processed files. In that we will be having, we will be moving the files once those are processed. Now coming to the results, validation results, in that we will be having error folders, where if you open that error folder, it will be here. And uh, in the error folders we will be having errors generated based on the uh, validation failed or scrutiny failed. And this validation results will be having a log file which will be having all the details of processed files. Let me open the file which was created on 28th of July. So it will be having the taxonomy name, then file name, then validation successful result if it is yes or no, scrutiny successful, file name of error. So like we know when so let's analyze this. India as validated is a file, XML file name. It was validated successfully, scrutiny also successful, and there was no error. Likewise here, India without pre-scrutiny, the file is validated correctly but scrutiny no, and then we got this error file that was saved over here. Actually I have deleted that, but it was the results will be like this. So now today is as 30 July. So 30 July, this here it should create a text file, and in that it will write a result. So let's run that. uh, I'm just minimizing all the this tool so that we will have a look at the folders over here. Currently taxonomy is being loaded. It is opening the file. File is loaded. We got successful message. Validation is done. Scrutiny also. We are just waiting for scrutiny. Yes, it is done. Now you can see the file is created over here, the folder here, right? 30 July. And in that, now we won't open it, but once it is done, we will open it. Now the movement of the file, once the second file will be processed, we will move the first processed file. Like in 2016, this file will be moved here in some time once this file is loaded. Now there are errors. Those errors will be logged here. See, now the first file which was processed, it was automatically moved to the processed folders. The reason we are not moving the file immediately, because once we load the file, the movement of the file is not allowed, because it the Java machine locks that file for movement. So we will move it once the next processing file is done. See, now 2016 files are processed, and now it's turn for the 2017. So application will be loaded, taxonomy will be loaded there 2017, and likewise. So there are two errors. So these two error files were created. If you see that this file now, it should have three records, but we are not opening this. We will open that post 2007 file processing. Yeah, taxonomy loaded. It's opening the first file. Document loaded. Validation successful. Scrutiny successful. Yes. And second file will be processed. Once second file is processed, we will move the first processed file. Here you can see now this file, these files will be moved one by one in this processed folder. Document loaded. Validation successful. Scrutiny is in progress. It has some error. You can see now the file will be moved here, and error file also created in the error folder. Yeah, error. So error file will be created. File also moved from, yeah, this is the result. Okay, let's have a look at the result of the processing. So this is the validation result folder where we have a file with all the logs. Okay, what is the processing, which file is processed, what is the result. Let's open that this text file. Okay, so we have this first row as a 2016. Okay, the file validated, the name of the file is in gap validated, right? The validation successful, scrutiny successful, there is no error. Once the file is processed, it moved from this 2016 to processed folder. Okay, let me just resize these windows. We'll have a better look. These are the errors actually. This is, no, this is the process folder, right? This is into output files. The input files is folder where we are saving the files to be processed under different taxonomy folders. So once those two of the folders got processed, all the files in that folder one by one move to processed files. Now whenever there is error, now coming back to the results, uh, the second file was in gap without pre-scrutiny, so it has some error in pre-scrutiny, as we can see here. Validation successful, yes, but scrutiny, no, it did not successful. So this is the file where we have the error saved. Let's see what is the error. Okay, so it is 2343. This is the first file. Okay, if we arrange them as a date modified, okay, the last one, okay, this is first one here, but it is modified. uh, it's not recently, right? It's older one. So this is the first file. Let's open that, and we can see the first file for which scrutiny has error. Scrutiny did not successful, and here it is error in scrutiny, and this is the error. Okay, let me close this error file. Now coming back to second third file, it has in gap without validation. Validation itself successful, unsuccessful. So scrutiny not done, and this is the error file. Let's see the error file. Here we can see there is some error in validation, right? Now next we had a processing of the 2017 taxonomy file. The file name was this. Validation successful, yes. Scrutiny successful, yes, and there was no error. Now coming to the fifth file, it has a without pre-scrutiny. So validation successful, uh, scrutiny unsuccessful, and the error file is this. So let's open this error file. Yes, error in pre-scrutiny. We have this error. Uh, Rashmika, whatever the error is, so whatever error shown is saved in text file. Coming to the last, again it has validation unsuccessful. So validation no, scrutiny not done, and this is the text file. Let's open the text file. See all those errors whichever there in the Java window, no. So all those errors are logged here. Okay, I think that's it. Even we uh, if there are no files in the folder, no, let's say we have 10 files in 2016 and there are no file in 2017, in that case only 16 files will be processed. Even we can have a look, but I think that will be that will take some time. So if you require that, I will help you on another demo maybe. But the logic over here is whichever files we have to process, we have to keep it here and then run the tool. That's it. Thank you.